He promised himself this time would be different. No more slipping, no more starting over. This is the last time, he said. But somehow, a few days later, he was right back where he started. Again, if that sounds familiar, this story might explain exactly why it keeps happening and how to finally break the cycle. This is about a guy, we'll call him David. David wasn't lazy, he wasn't weak, he just felt stuck in a loop he couldn't explain. He'd go 3 days strong, sometimes even a week. Then something would happen. A moment, a trigger, a feeling, and just like that, relapse. Over and over again. At first, David thought the problem was discipline. So he tried harder, more willpower, more promises, more pressure on himself. But it didn't work, because the real problem wasn't discipline. It was misunderstanding the pattern. 1. He was fighting urges, instead of understanding them. Urges aren't random. They're triggered by boredom, stress, loneliness, overstimulation, especially from social media. Every relapse had a pattern. But he never stopped to study it. 2. He relied on motivation, instead of systems. Motivation fades, every time, so when the feeling disappeared, he had nothing to fall back on. No structure, no plan, just willpower, which always runs out. 3. He tried to remove the habit without replacing it. This is where most people fail. You can't just delete a habit. Your brain doesn't work like that. If you remove something, you must replace it. But David didn't, so his mind went back to what it already knew. One day, after another relapse, he stopped blaming himself and started observing himself. That changed everything. Instead of saying, "I'm weak," he asked, "What actually led me here?" That question opened the door. Here's what David did differently, and what actually helped him break the cycle. He noticed patterns, late nights alone, endless scrolling, certain types of content, so he didn't wait for urges. He removed the triggers before they started. Instead of just resisting, he redirected. Urge hits, right pointing arrow, quick workout or push-ups. Feeling bored, right pointing arrow, learning something or journaling. Late night temptation, right pointing arrow, sleep earlier or change environment. Same energy, different outlet. He made good habits easier, put his phone away before bed. Installed blockers on distracting content. Kept himself in environments where relapse was less likely. He didn't rely on strength. He relied on smart setup. This was huge. Before, one mistake means total failure. Now, one slip means feedback. No guilt spiral. No, I've ruined everything. Just adjust and keep going. Instead of saying, "I'm on day 10, he started saying, "I'm someone who's in control." That shift made discipline feel natural, not forced. Did he become perfect? No, but the cycle broke. The relapses became less frequent. The control became stronger, and for the first time, he wasn't fighting himself anymore. Most people think this journey is about holding on for as long as possible. It's not. It's about understanding yourself deeply enough that you don't need to fight as hard anymore. If you're tired of starting over, stop relying on motivation, start building systems. And if you want more real, practical content like this, not hype, not exaggeration, subscribe, because the goal isn't just retention, it's control.